Hello, hello! This is Paulina from Paulina Art Stuff. Today we're going to do the My Creative Hobby Tag from Karen from My Colorful Country Life. She made a video in which she talked about all her creative hobbies from the past and from now, and she made 10 questions for us to answer. So this is me going to try to answer those 10 questions. She made a wonderful video, which I will link in the description. And yeah, if you also want to do this creative tag, you are allowed to, because she didn't really tag anyone. It's free for everyone. If you feel like you want to do it as well, you're free to do so. I will also put all the questions in the description for you if you do. So yeah. I think we are gonna start. As you can tell, I've got a lot of stuff on my desk, and we're just gonna start with the first question, which is, what was your very first creative hobby as an adult? Well, I'm not gonna answer it as an adult because my very first hobby was drawing. And that was still my hobby when I was an adult. I didn't have any other hobbies until then. So that was my first and my still most loved hobby. So yeah, I actually started drawing when I was like really, really little, when I was still a child, when I could hold a pencil. So I made a lot of black and white drawings. I will put pictures on the screen while I'll talk about my answers, so you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I started with just black and white drawings and a little bit of colored pencil. But yeah, I think I was 10 years old when I made these. And then shortly after, I used I went into a Lord of the Rings phase because I was a favorite fan of the movies. So I made a lot of fan art from the Lord of the Rings. So I've got a whole binder full of drawings, and they're literally everywhere in my closet, but they're just too many to show you. So I will just put a few on the screen just so you can enjoy them. Then I had a part where I wanted to do Disney art, so fan art of Disney. And yeah, I did Inktober, which is actually in these two sketchbooks. These are my very first Inktober sketchbooks. That's what I used to do before I got into all my other hobbies. So let's move this out of the way. And so this is my 2021 Inktober. That's a artist challenge, which is held in October, where you only draw in ink. As you can see, this was 2020. And yeah, I literally just made Disney fan art. So it's all Disney, all of it. I made one for every single day. So yeah, that was my very first year of doing Inktober. So it's all Disney. I love Disney. So this one is also all Disney, but a little bit of a different style. As you can see, not every single page is done, but I did make the drawings. They're also all in different colors. Because yeah, I just love to draw everything Disney. So that's what I did for a couple of years. And then, oh, I think I bumped into you. Then I switched to making my own art in about, I think, 2021. So shortly after the Inktober, or just before. And then I bought these two lovely sketchbooks from Bailey J. And they're both embroidered, as you can tell. So yeah, this is also an Inktober sketchbook. This is just my normal sketchbook. And in my Inktober sketchbook, you can see I started this one in 2022. So I already did 2 years of it. And then I did another 2 in this one, as you can tell. I colored some in, but most of them are just black and white. And then the year after, I did this style. And then the year after that, I did more of with color in the background, as you can see. So yeah, that was from last year. I am still having some space left for 2025. And then this one is also full. So yeah, that's what I did then. And then last, I went into making my own art, which is this sketchbook, as I've already showed you last time in one of my videos. But yeah, it's mainly mermaids and some other drawings in the beginning. But yeah, this is from this year, from Mermaid, from this month. And that's what I do now when I draw. So yeah, that was my very first hobby. So let's see what's question number 2. What hobby did you fall in love with the most or lasted the longest before discovering adult coloring? Well, drawing, as I just showed you. It's still my most favorite hobby. Next to that, I think my most favorite hobby is, I think, cross stitch, which I like to keep track of in this another sketchbook from Bailey J. So yeah, as you can see, this is from February of this year, and I like to put in my stitch numbers, which I stitch every single day for the whole month. And that's what I do for every month. So this was for March and for April, and this is for this month. As you can see, I haven't finished filling it in, but yeah, that's what I like to do for my stitching. So I do, well, it's not really bullet journaling, but it's my own drawings in a bullet journal style where I keep track of things. I like to do that. So yeah, I've got a few cross stitch projects, mainly full coverage. I will put some on the screen right now. My most favorite artist is Randall Spangler. So yeah, I've got two active whips of him right now. One is a big castle, and the second is a book. And then I've got many more projects, also some stamped cross stitch. So yeah, that's my other hobby. And then I've got another hobby, which is diamond painting. And this is my bullet journal from Archer and Olive, which I reserve for diamond painting, which I started around 2020. As you can see, there's no end date yet. But yeah, here I keep track of everything I bought, like when I bought it, like the date and the year. As you can see, my acquisition, what I did with pictures, how big they were, where I bought them from. And it goes on and on all the way till this year. And yeah, this was my biggest one I ever finished. And yeah, I like to do Randall Spanglers, you can tell. So that's another hobby of mine. And yes, let's move on to question number 3, because I'm probably forgetting some things. Have any of your past hobbies helped develop your coloring style? Well, develop. Yes, my drawing, of course, because that taught me how to use color and how to make shades and all that kind of stuff. So yes, my drawing influenced my style a lot. So yeah, I did a lot of coloring in my Disney book, which I make myself. I drew like screens of the movie, like Pinocchio or Aladdin or you name it, Snow White, Ariel, the Little Mermaid. And then I went over it with a gel pen and then I colored them in. So yeah, that taught me a lot about coloring. And I did that for many years. And I've got lots of it on my Instagram. So yes, it did develop my coloring style before I discovered coloring books. Then question number 4. Which of your past hobbies do you still enjoy today? I think almost all of them. So diamond painting, cross stitch, coloring, drawing, card making, which I haven't shown you yet, so I will put something on the screen right now. So yeah, I like to make cards for Christmas, and only Christmas. That's the only time I make cards. And I like to embroider them. And then I have those 3D press out pictures that I put onto them. And that's what I like to make. That's literally the only type of card I make. What else do I have hobby-wise? Well, bullet journaling, which is more like this style, and also for my coloring. I've got loads, and my stitching, as I just showed you. So yeah, I've got a lot of bullet journals, which I keep track of stuff. And I also keep one for my gaming, which is more in a sketchbook. But yeah, they're like literally, how do you call that? They're like for every zone in the game, and I can just mark off what I've done. But I'm still in the work of making it. And that's what I like to do as well for my hobbies. Which one didn't I stick to? That's probably another question. Let's move on to number 5. Do you ever blend your hobbies together using scrapbooking supplies in your coloring or combining diamond painting and coloring? No, not really. Well, if you count this as combining, like making, like in the back for my newest projects, I make like a design and I put like in stickers when I worked on them, or I draw in little pictures. You don't want to see that, that's a spoiler. So yeah, I make this, I draw it in. So in that way, I do combine my hobbies for, I'm not really sure if you consider this combining, but yeah, that's the most I do. And the same with my stitchy journal. I draw it in and then I keep track of it. So yeah, not really on my coloring books though. I just like to color, no washi tape, no nothing. So no, not really. Then question number 6. Are there any hobbies you have tried but didn't stick with? Yes. I think it was crochet. I tried to make a sled with little mouses in front of it as reindeers. But I didn't come any further than making the mouse's head shape. That's all I made. But yeah, I was really happy to got a present for Christmas last year. My sister actually made me the project that I tried to make all those years ago, and she gifted me that sled with the mouse in front of it for Christmas. So I will put a picture in for you to see. So yeah, that's one I didn't stick with because I couldn't do it with my hands. I also tried embroidery 2 times. One on a little kit with a little cat and some flowers. Never finished it. And then not too long ago, I think last year, I designed my own embroidery project from Beauty and the Beast. And I started it, but it was just too painful on my hands, took way too much time. And it started to hurt like my fingers because you have to use a sharp nail, which is dangerous for me. So it didn't stick for that reason. So I stopped doing that. Number 7. What hobby would you like to try? Would you love to try in the future? None. Because I didn't really need any more hobbies besides drawing. But yeah, still I found some more. Then number 8. What do your hobbies mean to you personally? Are they relaxing, creative, nostalgic, or something else? My hobbies are my main time spending activity because I can't work. I'm at home all day and I'm limited with options of what I can do. So most of the hobbies, most of the stuff that I can do is while being seated. I used to be really active, but I can't walk anymore because I'm in a wheelchair. So yeah, that's also part of the reasons why I'm having more hobbies now. But yeah, my hobbies are more like, especially drawing and coloring is like recharging my battery. You know, it makes me really happy. It gives me energy, gives me the energy to go on during the day because I'm always tired, always sick, always in pain. So yeah, it's literally my thing to get through the day, and it relaxes me as well. So yeah, that's what it means to me. Then number 9. How have your hobbies helped you through different seasons of your life? Well, yeah. I used to only draw and color all the way up to, I think, 2020. And then I got really sick and I wasn't able to move at all. I was paralyzed and I had lots of seizures and attacks, some similar like it. And yeah, once I recovered from that, I wasn't really able to draw because my hands were like doing this and I couldn't even hold a pencil. So I needed something else. So that's how I discovered cross stitch in 2020 and diamond painting in 2021. Yeah, and I stuck to them. But yeah, I mainly did diamond painting and cross stitch to improve my fine motor skills, like this kind of movement. You know, with a needle and a thread, it's really intricate. And also with diamond painting, it's also really intricate. So yeah, that's mainly what it helped me with, getting through the difficult time of recovering until I finally was able to draw and color again a few years later. Number 10. Can you show or describe a favorite past project from another hobby? I've got too many to name, but I will show you a few. My very first project that I did for cross stitch was from Randall Spangler. It was so many books, so little time. I will show you it on the screen. And yeah, I'm really proud of this. It was my very first finished project. And I made many more after it. So yeah, I will show you a few pictures here of my wall with my framed pieces. And yeah, I got more. I haven't framed all of them, but these were my first few. So yes, I'm really proud of those. No Spooky, that's my cat. And then for my diamond painting, I made loads. So this is my diamond painting closet, I would call it. And yeah, I keep all my finished diamond paints in there, but my most favorite one is the one from the Snow Castle by Randall Spangler, Nee Spooky. And that's this one. It's really huge. It's almost 2 meters long. So yeah, it's a big one. I love it. And after that, my most favorites are the castles. The other castles, more house-like. So yeah. Then from bullet journaling, I don't really call them projects. It's just like an entire book. But yeah, I do like the newest pages, which is the ones where I make my own drawing like this and stick to it, you know, like this one, for instance. That's what I am proud of. That's what I like. But yeah, besides that, not really. And I think that's about it that I wanted to show you. So yeah, those are all my hobbies, which are a lot. And yeah, I still do almost all of them. I try to do everything at least once a week, but yeah, some days go better than others. And this is my logbook for keeping track of my colored pages. As you can see, I've got tags of all my coloring books, which I own, and I am drawing in like these type of pictures, like with the mouse. As you can tell, I didn't color these just yet, but I colored some in the beginning, as you can see. So yeah, that's what I like to do. So if you also want to do this tag of my creative hobbies, don't hesitate to do so. And thank you, Karen, for inviting us to do this, because I think everyone will enjoy watching other hobbies, because most of us have more hobbies than just coloring. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!